Good morning, my dear students. Now, today in this class, I am going to start lesson number 8 more on CSS3. CSS is the short form, its full form is Cascade Style Sheet. And in Cascade Style Sheet, we are using this CSS file in HTML to give the design and other color properties. You can change the color of background, you can give the motion also, and you can use this CSS to increase the font color of the text, each and everything that is the part of design that you can easily implement in your HTML file. Basically, HTML is the main file and CSS is the combined form that you will attach in HTML file to change its design. We can write the same thing inside the HTML file also, but we are not practicing that because that file will be lengthy and many more things that are not present in the HTML file. So we have included the CSS file, and many small properties are given to enhance the HTML file. Means final output will be very nice and very good with the HTML file. Basically, this is the enhanced version, and we can use it easily by simply creating .css file. As we know that when we are creating HTML file, we are saving the file in the notepad with .html extension, .html extension or .htm. You can use HTML or HTM, you can use. But with the same thing, if you are writing the CSS file, then .css you have to write .css, and whatever the properties you are writing in the CSS file, that will be saved with the extension .css. Means you can give any name, and the extension must be .css. Now in this lesson we will study the first point is our inline style. Inline style is the first basic property. It means that when you are writing the CSS code inside the HTML program, it is called inline property. So how we will write this? First, few theoretical things are given. CSS cascading style sheet, making it easier to enhance the look of the different elements on the web page. That we have discussed. It is a style sheet that provides a set of style rules for defining the layout of HTML document. So basically this is used in HTML document. It defines the structure and the scheme of the presentation of the website. In this previous class you have learnt about the basic HTML and the CSS. This chapter is the full feature of the CSS knowledge. Now the meaning of inline style is one of the method used to apply CSS on the elements. Just we have discussed, you can write the HTML codes directly in the HTML program to change the size, font, color, orientation, whatever you want. With the CSS file also you can write the same thing, you can change the color. Though what is the usefulness of the CSS file? The main thing is that for the different tags which you are having, let's say an example, you have h1 tag, if you have p tag, so no need to write the color code or the text formatting codes each and every time for changing the every paragraph and all. You have to write one time only in the CSS file, and it will be applicable in all the tags which is present in your program. Style declaration is given with each individual element with the help of style attribute, and style attribute is present that we can easily apply in our program. This is not an efficient use of style sheet, as the declaration is to be repeated every time even if the same effect is to be used. Just we have discussed, if you are using the simple HTML format, then you have to repeat the codes each and every time. The number of times you have written the tags in your program, the number of times you have to repeat the code also. Now in this you can see, let us understand this with the help of an example. So here I am defining the HTML program also. First you will start it with HTML and then head, and inside this title, what is the title? Inline method, then title closed, and then head closed. I will explain this program with you. We are using inline style here. This line will be printed. We are using inline style here. This line will be printed simply. Now HR, you can remember this HR is used to uh, give a line HR, and in this style is equal to width colon 50%, background color is green, and then height colon 10. Now double quote closed. Now this is the style tag which we have written inside the HR. Then after HR, the declaration has to be repeated again to apply the same effect on the HR tag. So in this, what is the problem? If one more HR I have used, so once again I have to repeat the declaration. For example, I am writing one sentence. The declaration has to be repeated again. Now again I will write HR style is equal to width 50%, background color green, and height is 10. Now I have used 2 times HR and I have to repeat the declaration 2 times. So basically this problem you can resolve with the style sheet. Only one time you have to declare the style sheet, and only once your declaration will be enough to change the color of the program. Now here you will close the body, and here you will close the HTML. Now in this you have to remember the things which we have discussed already in the previous class. HTML is the starting of the program. Head is important. If you are not giving title, then also your program will work, but the location of the file will be shown to you. So if you want to give any name by yourself, then you have to use title tag. It is the container tag because you can see it is head opening without any forward slash, and that side you can see head is with the forward slash. Here you can see title is with forward slash, here no forward slash is given. So if there is a tag that is having forward slash, it means it is a container tag. Opening and closing, both tags are present. Second thing, HR style window, 50%, color, background color is green and height is 10. Whatever the attributes you want, you can give. So the same thing, second time when I have given the HR, then second time again I have to declare it properly. So this is the basic problem when we are declaring the styles each and every time, but in CSS it will be resolved. Now text properties in Cascade Style Sheet provides the various property options in the style, the text in the web pages. Now first you must know the syntax. Syntax means the way by which we are writing. Text dot dash align colon value. Now what alignment you want, then text decoration. So decoration is the format in which you can underline it, you can simply overline, underline, line through, blink, none, these properties you can use. Then color colon value. So in this also color, name, RGB color code, hexadecimal codes you can use. Now text transform, then text transform values you can give. What type of values you can give? Very simple, uppercase, lowercase, capitalize, none you can use in this. Text shadow, H shadow, V shadow means horizontal shadow and vertical shadow you can use. Then color. Text indent means spaces between the text. Word break means normal, break all, keep all, these syntax you can use to decorate. Line height means what is the height of your line, that you can manage in this with the syntax line height. Now these are the theoretical concepts which we have to understand while writing the codes. So these are the transforms, these are the color codes which we can perform in our HTML code. Now one program is given on the page number 109. In this the style is written inside the HTML program, and these are trying to show the properties that how it will change. Students, this was the theoretical concept of this lesson. Now from the next class I will show you the programs practically. I hope you understand this. You have to read this book, read this lesson number 8, and be ready. I will show you the practically the things next time. Thank you.